Hey, Jack, I made your lunch for tomorrow. Don't forget to take it with you.
Thanks, I'll try to remember.
How was work today?
Same old, nothing exciting. You?
Busy with Emma's school stuff. Parent-teacher meeting next week.
Oh, right. I probably can't make it. Work's been hectic.
Again? It's important, Jack. Try to be there.
I'll see what I can do. No promises.
Okay. By the way, we need to discuss our budget this weekend.
Do we have to? Can't you just handle it?
It's our finances, Jack. We should both be involved.
Fine, whatever.
Don't be like that. It's important for our future.
Sure. Hey, I'm going out with the guys Friday night.
Again? This is the third time this month.
So, I work hard. I deserve to unwind.
I work hard too, you know. When was the last time I went out?
That's different. You're a mom.
And you're a dad. Doesn't seem to stop you.
Let's not start this again. I'm going out Friday. End of discussion.
Fine, just don't come home drunk like last time.
Whatever.
You made your bed, Jack. Now lie in it.
These are innocent children we're talking about.
Children that aren't your responsibility. Call child services.
I can't just abandon them like Emily did.
Why not? Isn't that what you do? Abandon people who need you?
That's not fair.
Isn't it? You abandoned Emma and me.
This is different. These kids have no one.
And whose fault is that? You chose to get involved with Emily.
I know I messed up. I admit it. But please help me figure this out.
I can't believe you have the audacity to ask me for help.
I know I don't deserve it, but these kids don't deserve this either.
Have you tried contacting Emily's family?
I don't have their contact information. Emily never shared much about her past.
Convenient, isn't it? She shows up, ruins our family, and then disappears.
I feel like such an idiot.
You should, because you are one.
Not helping, Sarah.
I'm not trying to help you. I'm stating facts.
Can you at least give me advice on how to take care of a baby?
Call child services. This is way beyond you, Jack.
What if they split up the kids? They're siblings.
That's not your problem. You're not equipped to raise two kids on your own.
Maybe I could learn for their sake.
Don't.
From everyone for the sake of our family.
You're not working for the family anymore, are you? You're working for that girlfriend next to you.
Girlfriend? What are you talking about?
I know everything, and I have evidence, so don't lie. You've been inviting your mistress to your apartment, haven't you? She's an employee at your workplace, right? I have photos and videos. Oh, and I'll be there in about 15 minutes, so you better get a pen ready. You're signing the divorce papers as soon as I arrive. I don't want to waste a single second hanging around at the apartment where you've been playing around with other women.
What? Wait a minute, you're here?
Yeah, don't worry. I left the kids with my parents.
But I'm not at home right now.
It's Sunday. I know you're home. And don't send your girlfriend away. I want to talk to her, too. Even if you do send her away, I know her full name and address. If she doesn't cooperate, I'll contact the company.
I'm sorry about all this. I really know I'm in the wrong. But look, this thing with the girl from my company wasn't serious. I told you it was just a relationship during my assignment.
Even if that's how you both felt, an affair is still an affair. You had a girlfriend while you were married, and you brought her to your place most every day. You had a physical relationship, too. I think that's reason enough for me to want a divorce.
But isn't how I feel about her and how I feel about you more important? Sex isn't everything. Men sometimes go to places just for physical relationships, you know. That's how I saw this, but I don't love her.
Oh, it would have been better if you had gone to one of those places. That would have been a purely physical relationship. But you broke your promise to come back every 2 months, you stopped participating in the kids' events, and on top of that, you suddenly cut our living expenses.
You agreed about the living expenses, didn't ya?
I'm not against the idea of working. I was planning to get a part-time job eventually, but you suddenly cut the living expenses because you were spending money on your mistress, right? You wanted more money for yourself, so you told me to work. I can't forgive that. And you said I was slacking off when I'm raising the kids and managing the house alone. You even said that I had it easy. You don't know a thing about raising kids.
Wow, I didn't really mean it that seriously. You don't have to make a big deal out of everything I said.
Right.
But come on, when kids start elementary school, they do become easier to handle, don't they?
What are you talking about? They don't suddenly just grow up because they've started elementary school. They make friends at school and want to go play at their houses, or they want to come over. They want to go to the park that's a little far away from home. Their range of activities expands by a hell of a lot, and it would be irresponsible if I let them go far by themselves. So I have to go with them.
But you have time until the kids come home, right?
The kids come home as early as 3 p.m. That means I need to be back home by then, so considering travel time and a bit of overtime, I can only work until 2 p.m.
So you can work from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., right?
What about the housework? Who's going to do all that? Are you saying I should do laundry, cleaning, and shopping after the kids come home?
It's not impossible, is it? You can manage somehow.
Yeah, I'd have to if I were alone. But if I can manage everything by myself, then we don't need you, do we?
What?
I was working hard raising the kids alone because I thought you were working for our family. I didn't complain, of course. But you neglected the kids, suddenly cut our living expenses, and said it was ridiculous to send money to a family you're not living with, even though you accepted the assignment. I felt like you were mocking all my efforts. I felt like an idiot for trusting that you were doing everything for our sake.
No. Wait, that wasn't my real intention. You know I didn't mean it like that.
Even if it was just an excuse to have more money to spend on your mistress, I wish you hadn't said it. I'm sorry, but those words woke me up. I've been suspecting your affair for a while.
What? Seriously? How did you know?
Your video calls with the kids became less frequent, and you came home less and less. And you'd be an idiot or super desperate.
But you and the kids have always been my top priority. My feelings about that haven't changed.
Then why did you stop coming home? Why did you suddenly cut our living expenses? It's all because of your affair, isn't it? You preferred to spend time with your girlfriend over us.
Emily, I'm really sorry. I'll come home right now, so please don't go through with the divorce. I'm truly sorry for everything. I'll start taking care of the kids from now on, too. You won't have to deal with everything alone, I swear.
There's no home for you to come back to.
What?
We moved out the day before yesterday and canceled the lease on the house.
What about my things?
I sent them to your workplace. I figure they wouldn't fit in your apartment there.
What? You sent them to my company?
Yes, I did. I'm serious. I'm going through with this divorce no matter what, Michael. If you try and drag it out, I'll file for a mediated divorce. If you have any objections, take it up in court.
What are the kids saying? They must miss me. They must want me to come home. You can't tell them that you suddenly want to divorce their dad. Even if you can't forgive me, can't we try to rebuild our relationship for Olivia and Ethan's sake?
Well, the kids said, Dad's never here anyway, so it's fine. They don't care if you don't come back anymore. You had time, but you never even called. You didn't come for their school entrance ceremony, sports day, or birthday. You left everything about the twins to me, and the kids have gotten used to a life without you. You're not a father to them anymore.
I'm sorry. I really messed up.
It's too late to apologize to me now. From now on, as a father living...
No, and I regret it deeply. Please, give me one more chance.
I'm sorry, but no. I've given you too many chances already. It's time for both of us to move on.
Move on? How am I supposed to move on without my family?
The same way we've been moving on without you for the past year, one day at a time.
Emily, please, what can I do to fix this?
There's nothing to fix, Michael. It's over. The best thing you can do now is focus on being a good father to Olivia and Ethan.
How can I be a good father when I can't even see them?
You'll see them. We'll set up a visitation schedule. But right now, they need time to adjust.
And what about you? Are you really okay with this?
I'm not okay, Michael. I am hurt, I'm angry, and I'm disappointed. But I'm also stronger than I thought I was. I'll be fine, and so will the kids.
I never meant to hurt you or the kids. You have to believe that.
I believe that you never intended for us to find out. But you made your choices, Michael, and now we all have to live with them.
Is there anything I can do? Anything at all?
Yes, respect our need for space right now. Be there for the kids when they're ready. And please, don't make this any harder than it already is.
Okay, I understand. Can I at least know how they're doing in school?
They're doing fine. Olivia's still doing really well in math, and Ethan's reading has improved a lot.
That's good to hear. And how are they handling all of this?
They have their good days and bad days, but they're talking to a counselor, and that seems to be helping.
A counselor? Why didn't you tell me about that?
I'm telling you now, Michael, this is a part of our new reality. I'll keep you informed about the important things, but I don't need your permission anymore.
Right, of course. I feel so out of the loop.
That's how we felt for the past year, Michael. It's not a good feeling, is it?
No, it's not. I'm sorry, Emily. I truly am.
I know you are, but sorry doesn't fix this.
What will?
Time, consistency, putting the kids first, being the father they deserve.
I'll do my best, I promise.
Don't promise me, Michael. Show the kids. They're the ones who need to see it.
You're right. I'll do whatever it takes.
Good. That's a start. Now, I need to go. The kids are going to be home soon.
Okay, can you give them a hug from me?
I will. Goodbye, Michael.
Goodbye, Emily, and thank you for everything. Hi, Emily. I was wondering if I could see the kids this weekend?
This weekend? I thought we agreed on next weekend for your first visit.
I know, but I miss them so much. I thought maybe we could move it up.
Michael, we talked about this. The kids need stability and predictability right now. Let's stick to the schedule we agreed on.
You're right. I'm sorry. It's hard being away from them.
I understand, but remember, this is the consequence of your actions. The kids need time to adjust.
I know. You're right. I'll wait until next weekend. Can I at least call them tonight?
Yes, that's fine. They'll be home after their after-school activities around 6.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Just stick to our agreements, Michael. That's the best way you can help right now.
Okay, I will. Take care, Emily.
You too, Michael. I finally got my divorce with Michael settled, and we've come to an agreement on how to take joint custody of our children. He's changed his attitude when it comes to the children, but I'll never be able to forgive him for how he treated me, and how he looked down on me for not being financially independent from him. His entire company found out about his affair with his colleague when I sent all his stuff to the office. And it seems that his mistress even resigned from her job once she could no longer bear the stares and gossip she was getting at work. Michael is visiting the children at least once a month in an effort to regain their trust. I won't be able to trust him ever again, but I hope that he can at least rebuild his relationship with Olivia and Ethan.
Sarah, did you check out that investment course website I sent you?
Yeah, I did. Are you thinking of enrolling?
Yeah, you're into investing, right? I thought I should learn too.
What's this about? I remember you saying it was too much of a hassle when I suggested it before.
Well, it's the age of investing now. Everyone's talking about 401ks and stuff. I think it's good to diversify assets. I don't really get it, but I want to learn about money management.
That's quite a sudden change of heart. What made you interested all of a sudden?
I'd been thinking about our future, I want to contribute more to our finances.
That's thoughtful of you. If you want to learn about investing, I could teach you. I have some experience.
I appreciate the offer, but I think your level might be too high for me. You're already so good at it.
Don't sell yourself short. I'll try to explain it as simply as I can. We could start with the basics.
I know you'd do a great job, but I really have no knowledge. I want to start from scratch at a proper school. You're already handling most of our finances, and I feel I need to step up.
I see. Well, if you're this eager to go to a course, you must really want to do it. What kind of course are you looking at?
It's a comprehensive program that covers everything from basic financial literacy to advanced investment strategies. They even have modules on real estate investment and cryptocurrency.
Wow, that does sound comprehensive. How long is the course?
It's a 12-week program with 2 sessions per week. Each session is about 3 hours long.
That's quite intensive. Are you sure you can manage that with your work schedule?
I've thought about that. I might have to cut back on some overtime, but I think I can make it work. This is important for our future, right?
You're right. It is important. I'm glad you're taking this seriously. Do you know anyone else who's taken this course?
Not personally, but I've read some great reviews online. People say it's really changed their financial outlook.
That's promising. Have you looked into the credentials of the instructors there?
Yeah, they're all certified financial planners with years of experience in the industry. Some of them even worked on Wall Street. Isn't that cool?
Impressive. Sounds like you've done your research. What made you choose this particular course over others?
Well, it's a well-established program, and they offer both in-person and online options. Plus, they provide video recordings of all sessions so I can review them later if I need to.
That flexibility is definitely a plus. It's good that you can attend in person, too. Sometimes it's easier to learn in a classroom setting.
Exactly. I'm really excited about this opportunity. There's just one thing.
What is it?
The cost. It's a bit higher than I expected.
How much are we talking about?
It's $4,000 for the entire program.
What? $4,000? That's quite a lot.
Yeah, I know it's a big investment, but it includes all the materials, access to their online platform, and even some one-on-one coaching sessions.
I see. Still, that's a significant amount. Are you sure there aren't any cheaper alternatives?
I've looked around, but this one seems to offer the best value for the money. Some of the cheaper courses don't cover as much material.
Have you considered any monthly subscription courses? I've seen some that cost about $300 a month.
I did look into those, but I prefer the structure of this program. Plus, with the subscription models, it's easy to keep paying without making progress. This way, I have a clear...
There is contact information? Yes, it is. Who is this? I'm Lucy, Mike's fiance. I am pregnant and due any day now. You're the other woman, so please step aside. What? I'm his wife. Wife? What are you talking about? I'm the one who's going to marry Mike. This must be some kind of mistake. Mike and I have been married for over a year. No, that can't be right. Mike and I have been together for 2 years. We're engaged and expecting a baby. I'm sorry, but I think there's been a misunderstanding. Can you tell me more about your relationship with Mike? We met at a coffee shop 2 years ago. He said he was single and we started dating. He proposed 6 months ago when I told him I was pregnant. I see. Oh, Lucy, I'm so sorry, but I think Mike has been lying to both of us. I can assure you we are legally married. But, well, that's impossible. He spends most nights at my place. He said he was living with a roommate when he wasn't with me. A roommate? He told you that? Yes, he said his roommate was a woman, but it was just a platonic living arrangement to save money. Oh my God, Lucy, I'm so sorry, but that roommate is me, his wife. No, this can't be happening. We had so many plans. We were going to get married next month before the baby comes. I can't believe this. I had no idea he was living a double life like this. I feel so stupid. All the signs were there. He was always secretive about his phone and he never wanted to meet my friends or family. Well, don't blame yourself. He fooled both of us. What are we going to do? I'm due to give birth any day now. First, we need to confirm all of this. Would you be willing to meet in person? I can show you proof of our marriage. I think I need that. Yes, let's meet, but I don't think I can travel far in my condition. Of course, I understand. I can come to meet you. Is there a cafe or somewhere comfortable near you where we could meet? There's a small cafe near my apartment. I'll send you the address. That works. How about tomorrow afternoon? Okay, I'll be there, Sarah. I'm sorry for accusing you earlier. I had no idea. It's not your fault, Lucy. We're both victims here. Let's talk more when we meet, okay? Okay, thank you for being so understanding. We're in this together now. Try to get some rest, and I'll see you tomorrow. We need to talk.
Hey, Sarah, what's up? I'm at the investment course right now.
No, you're not. Stop lying.
What do you mean? Of course I am.
I know about Lucy, Mike. I've met her.
Lucy? I don't know what you're talking about.
Your pregnant fiancé, Mike? Ring any bells?
Sarah, I can explain.
Explain what? How you've been living a double life? How you got another woman pregnant while married to me?
It's not what you think. Lucy and I... There was a mistake.
A mistake? You've been with her for 2 years, Mike. You proposed to her.
I never meant for any of this to happen. I love you, Sarah.
Don't you dare say you love me. If you loved me, you wouldn't have done this.
Please, can we talk about this in person? I'll come home right now.
No, I don't want to see you right now. I need time to process this.
Sarah, please, let me explain.
There's nothing to explain. You've been living with Lucy, haven't you? All those late nights at your investment courses?
Yes. I'm so sorry, Sarah.
I can't believe I fell for your lies. I even paid for that non-existent course.
The money, I can explain that too.
Let me guess. You gave it to Lucy?
She needed help with expenses for the baby. I didn't know what else to do.
You could have been honest, Mike. You could have not cheated in the first place.
I know. I messed up, but I want to make things right.
Make things right? How exactly do you plan to do that?
I don't know yet, but I love you, Sarah. You're the one I want to be with.
And what about Lucy and the baby?
I'll take responsibility. I'll pay child support, whatever it takes.
You think it's that simple? You have ruined 3 lives with your selfishness.
I know, I'm a terrible person, but please, give me a chance to fix this.
I don't know if this can be fixed, Mike. I need time to think.
I understand. Take all the time you need. I'll do whatever you want.
For now, I want you to stay somewhere else. I can't bear to be in the same house as you.
Okay, I'll go to a hotel, but Sarah, please don't give up on us.
Let's talk about the divorce.
Divorce? Sarah, please, can't we try counseling first?
I've been thinking about this for weeks, Mike. I don't see a way forward for us.
But I've been doing everything you asked. I'm in therapy. I'm taking care of my responsibilities with Lucy and the baby. I've changed.
And I'm glad you're doing those things, but they don't erase what happened.
I know that, but don't you think we owe it to our marriage to at least try?
Our marriage? The one you betrayed for 2 years? The one you were willing to abandon to start a new family with Lucy?
I made terrible mistakes, I know, but what we had was real, Sarah. At least it was for me.
If it was so real, how could you do this? How could you lie to me every day?
I don't have a good answer for that. I was selfish and stupid, but I never stopped loving you.
Love isn't enough, Mike. I can't trust you anymore. And without trust, we have nothing.
Please, Sarah, just give me one more chance. I'll do anything.
I'm sorry, Mike, but my mind is made up. I've already contacted a lawyer.
A lawyer? Sarah, please don't do this.
It's already done. The lawyer will be sending you the papers soon. Please don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
I can't believe this is happening. There must be something I can do.
The best thing you can do right now is to respect my decision. Can you do that?
Do I have a choice?
You always have a choice, Mike. You've just made a lot of bad ones lately.
That's fair. I never thought it would end like this.
Neither did I, but here we are.
What about the house, our joint accounts?
The lawyer will handle all that. For now, just continue to stay away from the house.
Okay, Sarah. For what it's worth, I am truly sorry for everything.
I know you are, Mike, but it doesn't change anything.
I understand. Is this goodbye, then?
Take care of yourself, Mike, and take care of your child.
I will. Goodbye, Sarah. I'll always love you.
Goodbye, Mike. Sarah, it's Lucy. I hope it's okay that I'm messaging you. Hi, Lucy. Is everything all right? Yes, everything's fine. I just wanted to let you know that the baby was born last week. Oh, congratulations, Lucy. I hope you're both doing well. We are, thank you. I know this must be strange for you, but I felt you should know. I appreciate you telling me. How is Mike handling fatherhood? He's trying. He visits every now and then and helps out where he can. I didn't want him getting involved at first, but it's not easy taking care of a baby alone, and I don't want my daughter growing up with an absent father. Yeah, I understand, but that's good to hear. I'm glad he's taking responsibility. Sarah, I want you to know how sorry I am about everything. If I had known he was married... Lucy, please don't apologize. You're as much of a victim in this as I am. Thank you for saying that. I felt so guilty. You have nothing to feel guilty about. Mike is the one who should feel guilty. You're right, Sarah. I know this might be overstepping my boundaries, but how are you doing? I'm managing. Some days are harder than others. The divorce proceedings are underway. I'm sorry. I can't imagine how difficult this must be for you. It's not easy, but I'm taking it one day at a time. How are you coping with everything? It's been tough. Being a single mother wasn't exactly in my plans, but I'm figuring it out. I'm sure you are. You seem like a strong person, Lucy. Thank you. That means a lot coming from you, Sarah. I know this might sound weird, but if you ever want to talk... Actually, Lucy, I think I'd like that. Maybe we could meet for coffee sometime? I'd like that too. Just let me know when you're free. I will. Take care, Lucy, and congratulations again on your baby. Thank you, Sarah. Take care of yourself, too. I'm home now. Thanks for the coffee and chat, Lucy. It's always good to catch up. I'm glad you made it home safely, and thank you for listening to me vent about Mike's parenting skills. Or lack thereof. Anytime. I know he can be frustrating. How's he doing with the child support payments? He's been consistent so far, thankfully. I think the legal agreement you helped me set up really made a difference. Good. I'm glad I could help with that. You and Emma deserve that support. We do. Sarah, can I ask you something personal? Of course. What is it? Are you, seeing anyone? It's okay if you don't want to answer. It's fine. And no, I'm not. I'm not sure I'm ready for that yet. Why do you ask? I just want you to be happy, Sarah. You deserve that after everything you've been through. Oh, that's sweet of you, Lucy, but right now I'm focusing on myself, on figuring out who I am outside of my relationship with Mike. I think that's really brave and important. What about you? Any romantic prospects on the horizon? With a 6-month-old? Hardly. But I'm okay with that. Emma is all I need right now. I can understand that. She's lucky to have you as a mom. Thank you, Sarah. That means a lot coming from you. You know, sometimes I still can't believe how this all turned out. I know what you mean. If someone had told me a year ago that I'd be divorced and friends with my ex-husband's mistress, I would have thought they were crazy. Life is certainly unpredictable, but I'm grateful for your friendship, Sarah. Me too, Lucy. Me too. Well, I should go. Emma will be waking up from her nap soon. Same time next week? Wouldn't miss it. Give Emma a kiss for me. Will do. Take care, Sarah. You too, Lucy. Good night. It's been a year since my life turned upside down, a year since I discovered Mike's betrayal and met Lucy. So much has changed, and yet, in some ways, I feel more like myself than I have in years. The divorce was finalized 6 months ago. It was painful, but necessary. Mike and I have no contact now, except through our lawyers when absolutely necessary. He's still involved in Emma's life, from what Lucy tells me, but it seems more out of obligation than genuine interest. Lucy and I have formed an unlikely friendship. We meet for coffee every week, and I often babysit Emma when Lucy needs a break. It's strange how life works sometimes. The woman I once saw as my rival has become one of my closest friends. I don't know what the future holds. I'm not sure if I'll ever be ready to trust someone enough to fall in love again, but for now, I'm okay with that. I'm learning to love myself, to stand on my own 2 feet. For now, I'm embracing the uncertainty. I'm living each day as it comes, and slowly but surely, I'm rebuilding my life on my own terms.